young doctors. In this video we shall be discussing about general organic chemistry, which is your first chapter of organic chemistry in class 11th. Class 10th में हमने पढ़ा था about carbon and its compound. कार्बन ग्रुप 14 का फर्स्ट एलिमेंट है, उसकी दो यूनिक प्रॉपर्टीज है. फर्स्ट इज कैटिनेशन, दैट मीन्स कार्बन कार्बन सिंगल बॉन्ड कैन फॉर्म अ वेरी लॉन्ग चेन. सेकेंड इज टेट्रावेलेंसी, वो टेट्रावेलेंट होता है, जिसकी वजह से इट कैन बाइंड टू 4 डिफरेंट एटम्स. 4 डिफरेंट एटम्स कैन ईदर बी अनदर कार्बन और ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, सल्फर और हैलोजन, जिसकी वजह से कार्बन इज फाउंड इन डाइवर्स फॉर्म्स इन आवर नेचर. नेचर में जो है लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म में सबसे ज्यादा कार्बन और उसके कंपाउंड्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमारे अंदर जैसे डीऑक्सीराइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड्स में, राइबोन्यूक्लिक एसिड्स में, एंड ऑल्सो इन प्रोटीन, स्किन, मसल्स, ब्लड, इन सब में प्रोटीन इज देयर. देन डाइज में भी कार्बन होता है, और उसके बाद पॉलीमर्स में भी, मेडिसिन में भी कार्बन इज देयर. सो 1780 में ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स की डेफिनेशन थी the compounds like urea, sugar, oil, fat, dyes, proteins, vitamins, which were isolated directly or indirectly from living organisms like plants or animals, are known as organic compounds, and the branch which deals with the study of organic compounds is organic chemistry. Whereas inorganic compounds like common salt, NaCl, sodium chloride, marble, CaCO3, calcium carbonate, alum, potash alum, K2SO4, Al2SO4 whole thrice and 24H2O, niter, KNO3, potassium nitrate, blue vitriol. Blue vitriol is hydrated copper sulfate, CuSO4.5H2O. जब ये CuSO4 होता है एनहाइड्रस कॉपर सल्फेट, वो व्हाइट कलर का होता है, whereas hydrated copper sulfate is of blue color. Next is green vitriol. Green vitriol is FeSO4.7H2O. So these does not contain carbon except for marble. हम बताएंगे क्यों हमने इनको inorganic compounds में बढ़ते. So this is because isolated from non-living sources. Calcium carbonate जो है ये limestone है ना, ये non-living source है. So जो भी non-living organism से बनता है we call them as inorganic compounds. So because of this in 1815 Berzelius gave vital force theory according to which कि living organism में some vital force is there which is required for the synthesis of organic compound. So organic compound उसी vital force से बन रहा है जो सिर्फ plants और animals में ही present है. Non-living organism cannot form organic compound. But in the year 1828 Wohler scientist discover he ultimately prepared what? Urea जो होता है, you might have studied in ammoniotalic, uricotalic and ureotalic organism. ये एक waste material है, waste product बनाया उसने from ammonium cyanate. Cyanate is CNO. You might have studied about isocyanate. भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी में जो मिथाइल आइसोसाइनेट गैस रिलीज हुई थी. So what he did was he combined ammonium chloride with potassium cyanate, KCNO, to form ammonium cyanate, NH4CNO, plus potassium chloride, KCl. He further heated this ammonium cyanate and it gave urea. So यहाँ पे जो है organic compound synthesize हो रहा है without living organism. Living organism नहीं बना रही है, ये लैब में सिंथेसिस हो रही है इसकी. So this gave a death blow to vital force theory. And इसके बाद वोलर ने सबसे पहले यूरिया प्रिपेयर किया. देन इन 1845 another scientist Kolbe prepared acetic acid. उसने acetic acid बनाया from carbon and hydrogen. Carbon and hydrogen जो इलेक्ट्रिक आर्क, ब्रैडिक आर्क मेथड, we'll discuss this. इलेक्ट्रिक आर्क से इन्होंने बनाया C ट्रिपल बॉन्ड C. कार्बन कार्बन में ट्रिपल बॉन्ड और सफिक्स यूज होता है आइन. सो 2 कार्बन है तो इथ. सो दिस इज इथाइन. हम अभी आगे पढ़ेंगे अबाउट नोमेनक्लेचर. Ethyne, its common name is acetylene. It is a gas. When this gas is oxidized in the presence of HgSO4, Hg is mercury sulfate, and dilute H2SO4, this is Kucherov reaction. This will give aldehyde. जब C डबल बॉन्ड और टर्मिनल कार्बन पे हो इसको बोलते हैं aldehyde. So this is ethanol क्योंकि aldehyde में suffix used is al, और its common name is acetaldehyde. जब इसकी further oxidation हुई, so this gave acetic acid. So acetic acid, also an organic compound, is synthesized in the lab. So this was in the year 1845 and also in the year 1856 methane was prepared. So all these suggest कि नहीं not only living organism, but we can synthesize organic compounds in the lab as well. So new broader definition is required. So new broader definition was chemistry of carbon compounds containing usually hydrogen and one or more other elements like oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, phosphorus or halogen. And inorganic chemistry is the chemistry of all the elements other than carbon and their compounds. लेकिन when we'll be further discussing about inorganic chemistry, उसमें we'll discuss about metal carbonyls, metal carbonate, metal cyanide. So वो तो organic compounds है, but still we are discussing them in inorganic chemistry because of their resemblance to inorganic compound. So a more broader definition is required, which is it is the chemistry of hydrocarbons and their derivatives, which involves alkane, alkene, alkynes, aromatic hydrocarbons, aldehydes, ketones, and amines. All such compounds we study under organic chemistry. Here I would like to point out CH4 जो होता है इसका bond we usually draw like this, but it is not like this. All the bonds are not planar. Instead, two bonds are planar and one bond is behind the plane and one bond is above the plane. If I can show you here, it is like this. इस तरीके से होता है ये वाला बॉन्ड यहाँ पे होगा और एक बॉन्ड यहाँ पे होगा. रेगुलर टेट्राहेड्रॉन की तरह एक स्ट्रक्चर बनता है ऐसे. So this structure was demonstrated by Van 't Hoff, and due to which he won Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1901. And Van 't Hoff is also known as father of organic chemistry for giving the structure of CH4. This is methane because all the bonds are single. When all the bonds are single, it is alkane. When CC double bond is present, जहाँ पे भी C double bond C सिर्फ एक ही होगा, then it is alkene. जहाँ पे C triple bond C होगा, that is alkyne. और जहाँ पे aromatic, मैं आपको आगे बताऊंगी what is aromatic, वहाँ पे हम पढ़ेंगे कुछ rules which determine whether the compound is aromatic or not. So aromatic hydrocarbons होते हैं वो, जिसमें 4n+2 pi electrons होते हैं. Huckel rule follow होना चाहिए. We'll discuss that in later parts. So this was all about introduction. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.